types of cloud offerings we have or service models we have, and then we will try to set up our Google Cloud environment. Okay, so from tomorrow we will start uh, introducing to Google Cloud platform. Okay, so let us start our today's session. Let me share my screen quickly. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, somebody wants to join. Where's this mates? No. Okay, so let's start our discussion. Oh my God. Okay, so let's start our discussion today. So today, oh, okay. So we have in our previous session we have seen advantages of cloud systems and why we need cloud computing and all. So today we will try to understand what are different types of service deliveries or service models in cloud computing, right? So we have three major types in cloud computing. One is software as a service, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service. So we will start from infrastructure. So what is infrastructure as a service? Okay, so for example, I need 100 servers to my business needs. Okay, I need 1,000 servers to my business needs. I need 1,000 routers or internet to my business needs. Or I need this compute or motherboard configurations, or I need these network configurations uh, along with my servers. So I only need infrastructure. I don't need any other things. Remaining things I will take care. Okay. So in this case, cloud provider will only provide infrastructure. Be very clear on that. Okay. Cloud provider will only provide infrastructure. So that is why it is infrastructure as a service. So they will serve infrastructure for us, and with that infrastructure, what applications you will build, what business you will do, it's your choice. Okay, but they will maintain, they will manage the infrastructure along. Okay, so you cannot ask them to do develop an applications, deploy an applications in these infrastructures, because when you select infrastructure as a service model, you have to develop applications or softwares or tools by your own. Cloud providers have control on infrastructure only, not on the softwares that you build. Okay, that is infrastructure as a service. Now let us come to platform as a service. Now this platform as a service meaning, so they will serve some platforms. Okay, they will serve some platforms. So what do I mean by that? Let us take an example. You are working in a cloud platform, and then they have given a platform to develop application. Okay, let us take an example. They have provided VS code inside the cloud environment. Okay, or else they have given some code lab, which is actually the platform, right? Which is actually the platform. So something like that, they will provide a platform, or they will serve the platform to you, and on top of that platform you build your applications. Okay, so here when you see platform as a service, all the services that we are using inside the cloud platform or platform as a service. Okay, because they are serving platforms, one platform meaning one service, so it's a development of applications in that platform. Okay, so similar to that there is software as a service. Here in the platform as a service model, they will control infrastructure and they will give complete platform access to us. Okay, so they will control infrastructure, they will maintain the platform as well, but they are not responsible for apps we build. Okay, and in software as a service, everything will be in cloud providers control. You cannot do anything, you can only use it, that's it. Okay, so that is what software as a service. So software as a service examples, if you see Gmail, Outlook, so these are all software as a service examples, you can only use them, right? So in infrastructure and software and platform, everything will be in cloud providers control. Okay, so that is the difference. Any questions here? Any queries in understanding the types of uh, cloud service models?
No.
No.
Clear, right? So if cloud providers provide only infrastructure, then we call it as infrastructure as a service model. If cloud providers provides infrastructure along with a platform, right, for building applications, then it is a platform as a service. If cloud providers will only provide a software for us to utilize, they will control the platform and infrastructure and that software maintenance, everything. So then in that case we'll simply say it as a software as a service. Okay, so these are different cloud service models. Okay, maybe these are some basics that we need to understand. Okay, so just again the recap, guys. So why cloud computing? So we have seen all these features: scalability, elasticity, agility, fault tolerance, and disaster recovery. So these are the major features of cloud systems. And then what different types of service models. What is cloud? Cloud computing is a delivery model for services like storage, compute, network, and analytics. Okay, and we have seen advantages of cloud computing, and we have also seen today the types of cloud service models, right? So our next step is setting up our Google Cloud platform. So let us try to quickly jump into that and let us understand what is Google Cloud platform and how actually we need to use it and what is our course curriculum uh, with respect to Google Cloud, right? So here, if you see console.cloud.google.com is our main portal. Even in real-time projects also, you need to use this portal only. Okay, so I have set up my free account. If you see here, Google will provide 91 days free trial account. They will credit around 25,000 in your account when you are setting up your Google Cloud platform initially. Okay, after that, you, according to the usage, you may need to pay for it. Okay, so majority of the times what we do is we'll do with a free account only, because all the services that we are going to discuss, they are providing in the free account. But if one account budget got exhausted, then definitely we need to move to the next account, or we may need to use the other email ID. Okay, so how to set up this thing, right? I need someone's help because I already set up this account. I need someone's help in sharing their screen and setting up this platform. I'll guide you through. Okay. Who's having a debit card ready with them? I mean, Sai, Teja, will you be able to share?
Yeah, I will share. Just give me a moment.
Yeah. Get your any of the debit cards or credit cards with you. It will just debit 2 rupees.
Okay, I'm just sharing now.
Yeah. I will send you one link. Just open it.
Okay.
So everybody, please be ready with your free accounts. I will tell you, don't do it now because we need to see the introduction of the Google Cloud because that will take couple of sessions. So better if you can if you can set up this by that time. Yeah. So this one get started for free. Yeah. Use your Gmail account. You can click on forgot password if you.
No, no, no. I'll wait. I'm just
Okay.
checking.
Okay. So everybody, please save the link that I have shared. Okay. Uh, you just save it in your local system and try to open it and follow the process that we are doing it here. Okay. Okay. So once you open this link, you need to click on that get free trial, and then you need to log in to your Gmail account. Okay. So then it will allow you to Google Cloud Console, right? See, this is these are some details that you need to set up here, guys. Yes, in country India, agree and continue. See, you will get $300 credit for free. Okay, no auto charge after free trial ends. They'll ask for the credit card to make sure you're not a robot, something like that. And here, if you see, add a payment method, add a credit card or debit card, and add your details. Sai.
Yeah.
So not only for Google Cloud, guys, any of the cloud computing things that you are working in, so AWS or Azure, you need to add your credit card upfront. They don't unnecessarily charge you. They'll notify you before they are charging. But initially, just to verify the payment, they will take the card details. And be very cautious while you are using Google Cloud, guys. So you get only $3,300 for free, and every service that we are working with is matters. Yeah, start free. Yeah.
This
So
one.
you just need to answer select few things. What best describes your organization? It's individual. You can select startup or something like that, and then next. Click on next. Yeah. What brought you to Google Cloud? So you can do some POC. Some options will be there, or evaluate technical capabilities of Google Cloud. You can check that. Next. Yeah, here you can select data analytics, data management, storage, and backup, virtual machines.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Next. So best describes your role. Data engineer. You can select data science and data engineer. Done. Yeah, that's it, guys. See here, you got 25,000 credits for free, depending on the usage that you are doing. Meaning, the services. I will introduce things to you now. What are all the things that we're going to see in Google Cloud? Okay, so depending on the services that we are using, depending on the storage and depending on the compute that we are utilizing, so you will see the deduction in this budget. So they have given a free credit of 25,000 in your account, and it's up to us how best we can utilize that. Okay. So at times we may exhaust this budget also, because we may be seeing data proc, BigQuery, and cloud functions, virtual machines. So these things costs a lot. So we may be exhausting this budget also, but we may need to log in with another Gmail ID, or we may need to set up accounts with another Gmail ID. That's the only option we have. Okay. Otherwise, they will charge us in dollars, so it will be too costly for us to bear this cost for our training purpose, at least. If it is a real time project, obviously companies will take care of the budget billing. But if it is our for self learning, so we have to cautiously use this budget. Okay. Yeah, that's how we need to set up. Any questions here, guys? Any questions till here? How to set up our first Google Cloud Console environment? Any
No.
questions?
No.
No. Okay. So I request everybody to set up this environment. Okay. So let me share my screen back. Sai, you can stop your screen share.
Yeah, I stopped it.
Getting screen share option. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, so going back to our cloud console, let us understand what are all the things that we are going to see in Google Cloud. Okay, so we have thousands of tons of project products in Google Cloud, guys. We have lot of services. We call them as services. Okay, so let us understand what are all the services as a part of data engineering course. What are all the services that we are going to see? Okay, so we are going to first and foremost we're going to understand GCS. Okay, introduction to Google Cloud Storage. This GCS is a storage platform where we'll create buckets or folders, and we will place our files, data files, raw files, right? So we can use this GCS as a storage layer, right, in Google Cloud Platform. So that service we will see. And after completing the GCS, we are going to see the Vertex AI pipelines. Sorry, Vertex AI notebooks. notebooks. These Vertex AI notebooks are very important in real time, guys. Uh, these notebooks are virtual machines. Okay. So when we are working in a project, we may need to communicate with the different services that are there in the Google Cloud platform. Let us take an example. People who are already working in real time, so they may be logging into a server, web server, or a database server to do things, right? So in Google Cloud platform also, we have two central environments where we can log in, or we can actually log into a Linux machine, and then we can do our things from there. So these Vertex AI notebooks are literally like a Linux virtual machines. And for any project, we can create n number of virtual machines. There is no limitation. So this virtual machine will be utilized to log in and connect to different services that are out there in the Google Cloud platform. Okay. And similar type of behavior, we have Cloud Shell. Okay. So we have Cloud Shell. So this is also the similar service. But in real time projects, we will be utilizing Vertex AI notebook. Okay. So Cloud Shell also gives the similar functionality to you, but the more flexibility you will get with Vertex AI notebook. Okay. Fine. So after we have seen this Vertex AI notebooks, sorry, first we will see this Vertex AI notebook, then we will go to GCS, because we will start with Vertex AI notebook. As and when we create the project, we'll start with Vertex AI notebook. Then we will see the GCS, which is actually the cloud storage. And after GCS, we will see the data warehousing technology in Google Cloud Platform, or data warehousing service in Google Cloud Platform, called BigQuery. Okay. So as a part of data engineering roles and responsibility, right? So the first and foremost thing that we need to do is data ingestion to cloud. Okay. We should know how to ingest the data to the cloud platform, right? So ingest meaning it may be to Google Cloud Storage, or it may be to BigQuery. From a Oracle or from Teradata, how you will ingest the data to Google Cloud Platform. That is one that is a first and foremost thing that we will see. Okay. Then after data ingestion, as a part of data engineering, uh, data engineer roles and responsibilities, we need to know how to process the data. Okay. So we need to do aggregates, we need to do a lot of transformations on top of the data that we will get, right? So sometimes we may get text data, sometimes we may get log data. We need to process it, get into a proper meaningful structure, and then load it into the central platform. Now here we are going to use data proc for our data processing. Okay. And we are going to use BigQuery as our data warehouse layer. Okay. So after BigQuery, we will see data proc. And this data proc is completely with the PySpark. Okay. So we are going to see that data proc, and then we'll see BigQuery. After this, we need some supporting services to work in Google Cloud Platform. So what are those supporting services? Once you have developed a processing job, you have developed a loading job, okay, and you have developed an ingestion job. How you will connect these jobs, and how you will create the dependency. Let us say one job completed, then only another job should trigger. So you need to build a data pipeline by connecting all these different jobs, right? So that data pipelining we'll call it as orchestration. Be very, very clear. We'll call it as orchestration. That orchestration we will be doing with workflows. Okay. And one of the supporting service that we may need is cloud functions. Okay. For example, on the fly, sometimes you may need to execute some Python code. Okay. On the fly, sometimes you may need to execute some Python code. Okay. Then in that case, you will use this cloud functions. So these functions are lightweight serverless engines. So what we can do is we can put that Python script, and then we can trigger these functions so that they will run that Python script and do whatever things that we have requested in the Python script. Okay. So be very, very clear, guys. So this is the curriculum that we're going to see. Okay. Let us see the a glimpse of what are the services that we're going to understand. Okay. So activate dismiss. Okay. So here, if you see, I have Gemini as well with me. So which is my cloud-based AI assistant. Okay, you can ask anything to Gemini. If you don't know in the cloud, you can ask anything. So here, this is the cloud storage. So you can go here and look at or else such service here, Vertex AI. So here you'll get Vertex AI, right? So you just click on it, and then here if you see Workbench. So for the first initial setup, it will ask you to enable your Vertex AI things. Okay, and first before that, Sai Teja, could you please share again? I want you to guide you to create the project and Linux machine because
Okay.
yeah, my project I have already done it.
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, yes. So remember, guys, in Google Cloud Platform, project is very, very important. So vocabulary, I'm talking. So project is one of the vocabulary we'll use. So in cloud platform, we can deploy multiple projects, right? So as and when you enter into the real-time project, so for your project, there will be a GCP project that will be created. Be very, very clear. There will be a GCP project that will be created. And we have different types of projects, three different types: user project, solution project, shared project. Okay, we'll discuss in detail in tomorrow's session. But for now, try to understand. We have to create a project first. Okay, we have to create a project first. So, Sai, can you click on this my first project in the
Yeah.
top my first project,
You have clicked on it.
the drop down. You need to click. Yeah. Here, if you see new project, okay. So just click on the new project and give your project name like say DE training, DE hyphen training, DE hyphen training. Small letters when you are giving project names, the recommended case is small, everything small. DE hyphen training hyphen dev. Yes. So just try to create it. Okay, so
Yeah.
this will create your project, guys. I mean, first and foremost step that we need to do is creating the GCP project in our environment. Once you create the GCP project, whatever the services that you are planning, whatever the applications that you are going to build, everything comes into that project. Okay, now the the cost, why this project concept came into the picture, right? So just to manage your billing, right? So in that project, what are all the services that you will use? The billing or the cost will be charged for that specific project. Okay. So be very, very clear on that front. So I select your project now. Go to the drop down again,
Yeah.
and you will see our project which we created. Yeah, select that project. Just click on it and yeah. So now see, this is our project. Okay. And if you see in the left side plane, you will see a lot of services, right? So you have APIs and services, billing, Vertex AI, marketplace, compute engine, Kubernetes engine, cloud storage, VPC network, everything you have. Those are different services utilized by different developers, guys. Okay. So for us as a data engineering standpoint, what are all the services that we need? We will definitely cover all those services. Okay. Yeah. So that's it. Thanks, Sai. Let me share
Mm.
the back here. So first and foremost thing, you need to create the project. Uh, okay. And then the next thing is you need to create the Linux machine to compute to connect with the Google Cloud platform, or to work with different services in the Google Cloud platform. I don't want to create it now because it will add some charge. So we will, when once we are in that concept, we will definitely experience that. But different services, I'll show you all the services that we are going to cover. So cloud functions. So here, if you see cloud functions, so this is one of the service. You can create your cloud function by adding your Python code. Okay. And similarly, data proc. Okay. So this data proc is one of the service that we use to do the processing. Okay. So and BigQuery. Okay. So this BigQuery is one of the service again for data warehousing, where we create the tables and we load the data into the tables. Everything we'll do here. Okay. So this is something that you need to we're going to see as well. Okay. So okay. And then we will see cloud workflows. I just want to check whether, oh, yeah, we have workflows. Okay. So we will see workflows as well, right? So when you open your Vertex AI notebook, you will get a, enablement icon like this. You just need to enable it. Okay. Because that's your first time. So fine. So these are all different services. So if you see the cloud storage, okay. So here, if you open this cloud storage, it will give you the buckets, right? So what is cloud storage and what is the architecture, the blobs, right? The object storage, everything we'll discuss in detail when we are in that service. But be very, very clear. So this services, you can actually pin them. We will see the introduction to Google Cloud platform tomorrow, but I'm just giving the glimpse on what we are going to discuss in the Google Cloud, and how those things will be, right. And I have created a bucket here. If you see dev de training default, so under this you can create the folder structures and store your files. Fine. So this is just a practical glimpse of Google Cloud Platform. So let me go to all the products here. So this compute engine, Kubernetes engine, VMware engine. So these are all different services. The infrastructure as a service is compute engine in Google Cloud, and all the compute that we are going to get will come from the compute engine only. And these are all, if you see the platform as a service. So these are all providing the platform for us to develop applications, right? So you can actually pin this so that they will come at the top for you. So you can also have a Cloud SQL, which is actually the database kind of environment, right? So we'll see all of them one by one, but not much into application development, guys. Be very clear. So we won't be seeing much application development environment, the kind of Kubernetes, DevOps, Dockers, all these things, API development, application deployment. So we won't be seeing all this stuff because we are not. I mean, our role is not application developer. Our role is a data engineer, right? So whatever the things that we need for a data engineer, we will definitely see all those things. Okay. So any questions, guys? Any questions here? Any questions in the curriculum, or any questions in the with respect to cloud, Google Cloud?
No.
No, right? Fine. So from tomorrow we will start our Google Cloud introduction. So how actually Google Cloud work? What is the underneath the infrastructure for it, and the architecture of Google Cloud platform. And also we will see one of the service called Vertex AI notebooks. How we will create the Vertex AI notebook, how to utilize the Vertex AI notebook, along with the Google Cloud Storage. So I'll combine these two and I'll explain things. So along with the Google Cloud Storage, we'll see the Vertex AI notebook, and these two services we'll cover tomorrow. Okay. So that's all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining once again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.